5 flex on everything. Speaking of cold outside, baby, it's cold outside. You see all those temperatures? Minneapolis, there's already snow. It's just cold in so many different places. Now, I actually did get this for my dad a couple of seasons ago. He still has it. Where do you live right now? Because this is all about, to me, zone heating. Seattle, 38 degrees, Boston, 36 degrees, Providence, 34, Albany, 34, Omaha, Nebraska, 30 degrees. Ooh, Spokane, Washington, 29, Idaho Falls, and Missoula, 25. Average temps, 25 degrees, and it's gonna get lower depending on where you go. How low can you go, as they say? Well, I have the Warm Living infrared fireplace stove heater. It is beautiful. I mean, it looks vintage, it looks old school. I can't believe, when was the last time we had these under $100? I don't know, but this day only, $99.99. The regular price is 137 bucks. This is a steal, and it's free shipping. And for this to weigh more than 11 pounds to get it on free shipping, a big deal. Let me take you through the colors. So I have it in this beautiful gray. We have it in the taupe. Right behind there is that gorgeous blue. I'll go over it. It's almost like a French country blue. Isn't that pretty? I love how pretty this blue is. Then we have this beautiful red, and it's more like a cool red, not too bright. And then we have it in black. And this looks like one of those beautiful, timey iron pot belly stoves, right? Which cost thousands and thousands of dollars and are very hard to install. This is infrared. So I want to bring in Kerry McNally. I think he has bought his dad one too. Oh, yeah. We both have that in common. Yeah. This is just the best thing if you know somebody who's cold-natured. My dad's cold-natured. It's like giving a gift of warmth and hugs for the holidays. Hug.
Come on, hug it out. Here we go. Yeah.
How are you, Kerry?
I'm great.
I'll take a hug anytime.
Exactly.
But this is a warm hug, right?
It is. It absolutely, and it's the gift that keeps on giving. As cliche as that sounds, some gifts actually do that, because this is the latest and the greatest technology with the best safety features. It weighs less than 11 pounds, so it's quite portable, and it heats a space up to 466 square feet. How large is that? The analogy I always use, Deb, is it's the size of a 2-car garage. I mean, that's a really big space. So if you're looking for a gift that does indeed keep on giving, this is it. So we have it in these beautiful colors. But the most important thing about this is the performance. Now, not only is it gorgeous to look at, but this is infrared heating technology. What does that mean? Well, when you turn on oil, gas, or electric, that forced air, it immediately, just like that, dries out the air. It eliminates the moisture in the room. So you get the dry eyes, the dry sinuses, the dry throat, all that stuff. This does not do that. This is heating you subcutaneously from the inside out. And when you were a kid and you were out there in your snow jacket and you were freezing because you were in the shade, and then you walked out into the sun, it warmed you from the inside out. So this is like the safe ultraviolet rays of the sun. And we have this animation to show you how it works. It simply pulls really bitterly cold air in through the back, as represented by the blue arrows, and then it goes up, over, and around those 3 ultraviolet infrared heating bulbs. And that's what heats the room, and then it pushes that heat out into the room. We're talking about a space of 466 square feet. That's that living room kitchen area. So if you want to take the zone heating challenge, let's do it tonight. Turn the thermostat way down when you get this home. Let's say to something that would otherwise be uncomfortable. Let's say 68 would be too cold for you, right? Or 67 or what have you. Then put on the Warm Living stove heater to 73 or 74 or whatever the temperature is that you want and that you deserve. And guess what the temperature in that room's gonna be, Deb?
Yes.
Exactly that temperature, 73, 74 degrees all winter long. Take a look at how gorgeous this looks.
It's so pretty.
Next to this beautiful furniture. It warms up the room metaphorically and literally. And the beauty of the flame effect, this is the same flame effect they use in Hollywood, in major motion pictures, all those shows that you love to binge watch and stream. That's not a real fireplace in the background. They can't fire up a fireplace in the studio, nor can we. But this is that same technology, and best of all, it is also 365 days a year, 24/7, because you can use the flame effect with or without the heat.
You guys, the fact that this is zone heating, do you just need the warmth in your bedroom? This really saves a lot on your electric bill, because if you're just in the den and you just need that to be warm, or you just need your bedroom to be warm, or maybe you have company coming over during the holidays and you want to get one because they're going to sleep in the basement. Get this, this day only means this price expires at midnight. I can't remember the last time this was $99.99. And I think that these are, to me, these are worth $200. I mean, my dad has had his for several years. He's cold natured. He loves it. These are beautiful. It looks like those beautiful old-timey, iron pot belly stoves, which can be really expensive and too cumbersome to install. There's that beautiful gray. And you could be sitting down just, enjoying your favorite holiday movies. I love Hallmark movies and like to get the tissue out and cry and my hot chocolate. But I love that my dad is warm and that they don't have to crank up the heat. I also like that my dad is safe. You guys, this is $20 to get home. Is that right? On FlexPay? Yeah, because it's 5 flex on everything. I had to add that up real quick. 5 flex on everything, free shipping on everything, and only until midnight will you get it for $99.99. Look at how beautiful it is. But most importantly, the temperature control goes from 50 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit, so you customize the temperature.
Absolutely, and we also have a 12-hour timer. So if you're someone that wants to be cool at night and you want to save some money, turn that thermostat way down because you're all bundled up in your comforters.
Right.
But you want it to be warm when you have to get out of bed, set this to turn on a half an hour before your alarm goes off.
Right.
And you'll wake up and it's like, oh, the room is nice and warm and I can go straight into the bathroom and get ready for my day. Conversely, if you want the house to be cool and save some money while you're gone, you're running errands, you're at the office, maybe you're on a cruise or something like that and you're coming back, have this set to turn on a half an hour before you return. And you're fanning yourself here. She's fanning herself in an otherwise freezing studio.
I've got this faux fur on.
Right, it takes 2 minutes to attach
it's nice and warm.
2 minutes to attach the actual legs. You can do that with a Phillips head screwdriver in less than 2 minutes, and then you are good to go. You simply plug it in. You can operate it with the large, easy display LED right on the front of the unit, as you can see right there, or you can use the universal remote, which is included. A lot of people, and this has been wildly popular, it's a customer pick, we're really proud of that. A lot of people, Deb, have been buying 2 of these, one for upstairs and one for downstairs,
so smart.
or one for home or one for the office. But when you talk about safety features, this is another thing that we're super proud of here at Warm Living, is that if for any reason at all it overheats, it shuts off. If it ever tips over, forward, backward, to the left, to the right, before it hits the ground, it will shut itself off. It has what we call a pendulum shut-off switch. So before it ever hits the floor, it's gonna shut off. So whether it overheats, it's gonna shut off, or if it tips over, it will shut off. So you have peace of mind knowing this has state-of-the-art heating technology with the best possible safety features.
The safety features, a big deal. I used to be a former news reporter. I was in the, reporting and anchoring in Dallas, for like 15 years. And you guys, we used to cover, to me, senseless fires, because space heaters were very dangerous for some people who, if they would tip over and start fires. This has a shut-off feature. So if you're worried about your loved ones who live far away and you can't get to them all the time, you just want them to be safe, you want them to be warm, spend $20 to get this home that has the best safety features. That way they don't go out and buy a cheapo space heater, which is really pretty dangerous. This shuts off automatically if it's pushed over, even if it's because it's not only if you push it over, is it also like how hot it gets?
Right, if it overheats for any reason, it just shuts itself off.
I think that's important.
It's super important. And if you have dogs and cats, we have a big, let's see, she weighs 77 pounds last time we took her to the vet. Labrador Retriever named Olive. Now, if the dog gets excited, or you've got the little ones running around and gets excited, if it were to tip over, it will shut off before it hits the ground. Super important. I love that. I'm really proud of that. Obviously, you always want to read the manual and keep it away from things like curtains and stuff like that. But when you want something that looks gorgeous, because this is one of the hottest trends. If you go to some of those social media posting sites, like a Pinterest or something like that, and you type in potbelly stove, you're going to see not like 10 pages. You're going to see endless amounts of pages, like
And they're
hundreds
gorgeous.
of pages.
They are.
Now, potbelly stoves, you can buy them, Mickey. You can find them maybe in an antique store. They're hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. This would probably weigh about 300 or 400 pounds.
Right.
You'd have to get a permit. You're going to have to drill a hole in the side of the house, put a huge chimney there, and then you got to chop wood. You got to deal with the ashes. This gives you that effect. It weighs less than 11 pounds, and yet it heats a very large space. Let's take a look at this floor plan. Just to put 466 square feet, which it's rated to heat in the proper context. So take a look at these bedrooms, Deb. We've got a bedroom in the lower third of your screen there. That's 187 square feet. This is rated for 466. This area over here to the right, the bedroom / office, maybe that's the extra room, that's only 132 square feet. The bedroom to the upper right is only 165. But if you look at this living room kitchen area, that's the kind of space that you can heat with this 11-pound, less than 11-pound space heater that is a gorgeous piece of furniture. And you can heat that space in a matter of minutes. That's the beauty of it. A lot of folks are getting one for the house, getting one for the office. The other thing you could do is maybe build to, ship to. Send this to someone that's perhaps near and dear to your heart that is in assisted living. Sometimes in assisted living, you don't always have the exact control over your unit.
That's right.
Or if it's an older apartment, maybe grandma or grandpa live in a walk-up, the superintendent controls the heat. I lived in 4 of those apartments in New York City when I first started out. Or perhaps a college student is somewhere up north in one of those cinder block dormitories.
That's right.
Where, again, they're not in control, or perhaps it just isn't warm enough for them. So congratulations if you've already purchased this. It's been wildly popular. We haven't had this on the air that often, and it is flying out the door because it's such high quality product. It has the safety features you need. It has the performance you deserve, and it will keep you and your loved ones warm all winter long. And then you can use this flame effect in July, when my brilliant and beautiful wife Kara and I are binging on some show, and it might be June, July, August, or September here in Florida. It's like 85 degrees outside. We've got the air conditioning going. She will say to me, as we shut the lights down and we're getting cozy, we got the popcorn out, we have our favorite beverage, she'll say, can you turn on the fireplace?
Yeah.
And I'll turn on the fireplace. It won't warm up the room, but it has that beautiful ambiance, that romance.
We want you to see how beautiful this is. Can I just go over here and sit?
Oh, absolutely. Take a break.
Can I just go over here and sit? Now, say that you've got the Christmas tree behind you, and you're not going to have to go and cut any wood. Okay, this is easy. You are just going to sit with your favorite little book, maybe your favorite little hot chocolate, and look at how beautiful this is. I touch it, it's not hot. So if the kiddos touch it, it's not hot. The pets come through here, they knock it over, it shuts off. If it overheats, it shuts off, but it's beautiful. It looks like you just bought it because you wanted something fancy in your living room, but this only weighs a little over 10 pounds, so you can pick it up and move it, so that if you want your bedroom to feel cozy, maybe you're gonna have breakfast in bed, dinner in bed, you're gonna watch a movie, you wanna be cozy under your blankets, and you want the ambiance. Yes, it's beautiful, but it goes from 50 to 90 degrees. You guys, this is a $20 bill. A $20 bill to have something this lovely. You see the Christmas tree in the background. I mean, this just sets the mood. There's a lot going on in the world. Your home should be your sanctuary, and I just think this is peaceful. But most importantly, my dad loves it. It's in his bedroom, and my dad is an avid, he was gonna watch the Dallas Cowboy games, the basketball games.
You guys are Texans.
He's gonna have his little brandy, and he's gonna have this on because he's cold-natured. And I love that because he can have it extra warm whenever he's watching his games.
Yeah, feel that.
And I may need to get one for my mom.
That is fantastic right there. I mean,
it's wonderful.
Yeah, it looks and in turn feels like a real fire without all of that trouble, without all of that hassle, with all those safety features.
So
less than 11 pounds.
Yes.
A quality brand, warm living that you cannot get anywhere except right here at HSN. It's not available in the big box retailers. When we were growing up, if you were gonna get a space heater, it looked like a ray gun from a bad black and white 1950s sci-fi movie, and you would turn it on, and it would go.
And it was loud.
and it'd be like, whoa, and the cat would run away, and it would start to smell. You're like, and you'd hear, it's something burning. No, we're just turning the space heater, Mom. Well, be careful. You know?
That's a good point. There's no burn smell.
Right, there's no burning smell, and that's the beauty of this, because it's a beautiful piece of furniture with this wonderful ambiance, but it is a really high performance piece of technology. With that infrared heating technology, if you're just joining us, unlike oil, gas, or forced air electric, it does not and never will dry out the air in the room that you're in. This doesn't do that. Infrared heats the objects in the room versus the air, and it does it subcutaneously from the inside out. That's why this has been so wildly popular. That's why people are so excited about it. And here's the animation again, which shows you what's going on inside your brand new unit. And congratulations if you're picking up yours today. The blue arrows represent the cold air, that freezing, bitterly cold air that's coming in. Maybe from that cold, drafty window. It pulls that cold air in, and then it goes up, over, and around those 3 infrared heating bulbs. And that's how you get this incredible performance. This is rated, Debbie, to increase the heat of a room up to 466 square feet, 3 degrees in 3 hours.
Wow.
So, I mean, if it's freezing cold in there, it's gonna go up. And that is a huge space. The analogy I always use is a 2-car garage. So don't worry if you're talking about the kitchen and the living room area, or the bedroom and the master bath area. It's not recommended that you use it around water, like, you know, the bathtub or the shower. Keep it out in the bedroom. That's the best place for it. But if you're looking for technology that will really keep you or the ones you love warm all winter long, it's right here with those safety features. If for any reason it overheats, it shuts itself off. For any reason whatsoever, if it gets tipped over by a dog, or the little ones are running around, or you just happen to get up and you just kind of knock it over, before it hits the ground, whether it falls forward, backward, to the left, or to the right, it has a pendulum shutoff switch. It will shut itself off before it hits the ground.
And you guys, we have sold, and I can't see the counter, so tell me, 9,300 of these out the door. You guys, this could be your final opportunity because, listen, this day only means the price expires at midnight. I have not seen it under $100. So $99.99, that's a fantastic deal. A $20 bill gets it home. So use the QR code. We're very busy on the phones right now. So what is a QR code? That's that little square with the black and white little fuzzy stuff in there. You just take your phone, point the camera at it, and it's gonna take you to this item and you check out. All you're gonna do, oh, it's right down there. All you're gonna do is pick your color, okay?
It's
either the gray or the taupe, the black, the red, or the blue. And which colors go on the fastest, Pat? Do you know which color are we okay on the colors? So I guess we're okay on the colors. So here's the gray, the taupe, the red, and the black. I got my dad the black. If you don't know what color to get somebody, know you have until January the 31st, okay, for extended holiday returns. Even though this is free shipping, you're saving more than $20 on shipping. This is free shipping, and you have until January the 31st, no matter what you're buying today. So take advantage of free shipping and know that you have until the 31st. I love how soft that taupe is. It's gonna go with everything. I love the black. I mean, if you have blue and you want to pop a red somewhere, the colors are beautiful.
Absolutely. I love this French blue.
Gorgeous.
The red, obviously, super popular. The gray's been really popular in this taupe. And I want to take you on a quick tour. I know we have we're talking about football. 2-minute warning. Here we go. 2-minute warning coming up. You'll hear the whistle in just a second. There won't be a penalty. So it is about 21 inches tall. It's 17 inches wide. It's about 10 inches deep, and it weighs less than 11 pounds. So it is absolutely positively portable. Now, when I fold this down, and you're gonna appreciate all of these little details, because this is made out of metal. This stuff is all beautiful, and it really looks like a Potbelly stove. But then you have these a large LED display over here, and you also have the ability to turn it up, turn it down. So here, obviously that's a power button. Here's your flame effect.